What's up, everyone? It's Saturday again, and staying consistent with the McDonald's is here. Christmas is here also, and McDonald's is here. And I was going down there thinking what to get. I was going down there with the mind of getting a quarter pounder or maybe a Big Mac. And as I was walking down there, that's what I was thinking of what to get. And as I was tapping on the touchscreen thing, when I looked at burgers, this was there. So this is back, guys. The Big Tasty with bacon. I could have got it original, or I think the chicken one's there as well. So I thought we'll have that. The season is back on. So we got that as a meal. And I know exactly what we're going to be talking about in today's video or session, and that's we went with dairy and we'll have the strawberry milkshake. It's the copper FTC shit with all this new YouTube changes. My theory is I'm going to lose my channel, both my channels, due to maybe not getting many views, so they'll delete it because people think, oh, it's wasting bandwidth and storage. But it's been that YouTube's been like that since it started, where you can just flood the channel with your videos. That is the belly. That is the belly of the website. Half. Oh, look at that. Half of YouTube is gaming and shitty videos. There you go. It's the Big fucking Tasty, the Beast, and this is with bacon as well. So with the Beast, I like the Big Tasty, but I don't like it when they put too much sauce in it, or that Big Mac sauce, whatever it is. So yeah, half of the YouTube, the belly of YouTube is videos with not many views, and there's like there is a lot of videos out there with like large view count, but it's such a small percent. You're probably talking like 10-20%, and then there's another 10, 20, 30% that's somewhere in the middle that gets like 1 million views or 500,000 views per video, those sort of things. But the high end YouTubers, where you're getting the big bucks, is where you're getting into the billions. Like you got that, like all these kids videos. I've noticed that kids videos get more views, like in the billions. Like years ago, it's on this channel. I did a playthrough of Dora the Explorer on the PS2, and the views just rocketed immediately. And that's when I get cottoned on that children is the target audience if you're trying to make money, and people cottoned on to that. I wasn't the only one, because then I did Barbie. I did a Barbie game on the PS2, and that shot up in videos. And then I did the Turtles game, that shot up in views. It's like kids games. And then I got on my other channel, Blackrook 29. I did a playthrough of Over the Hedge, the movie, and I did a playthrough of Cars for the PS2, and I did Disney's Bolt, or Pixar Bolt, and they all got more views than if I played a generic game like Tomb Raider or Sonic or something like that. So children's games got more views than not. So, but I didn't take advantage of that. I sort of just paced myself, because I didn't want YouTube to think I'm trying to clock views and then lose my Google AdSense. So I just sort of bobbed and weaved between them. But yeah, YouTube, I think if I'm going to lose my video, my channel will be due to that. Or I've made the mistake of selecting a video not for kids, but they're going to deem it for kids. So good, but I don't like the sauce. So what I did for my channel, for both my channels, I went through all of the videos, and I looked at the game that I'm playing. The game that I was playing, I looked at the age for the game, and if it was below 13, because they're deeming as a kid 13 and below. So what I did for my channel, for my video, I looked at the box like that, croc, and I look at the back. You see the age rating on the left there, on there, and it says 3 to 10, 11 to 14, 15 to 17, 18 plus. Green tick. That means it's kid friendly. So I'll put it as for kids. I sacrificed the videos. Now, a game like this, the Tomb Raider, on the back, You see the red X's. 3 to 10 X, 11 to 14 X. So I put the video as not for kids. So if the FTC wants to fight me and say, oh, your video's a game and games are for kids, and I can say this one's not for kids, and if they take me to court, which I gladly will, I'll show them that, and then that I'll win the case. And if anything, I'll say you give me 42,000 for alarmed and distress. Now the videos that I'm not sure about is my pickups videos where I'm showing a game in the video like that, and look, that's what a lot of people are I'm confused about, or whether they're going to get shat on or made an example of. I thought about just sacrificing them and just taking them off the channel, not deleting them, just taking them off, like download them and keep them on my computer. It wouldn't take long. I've got a lot of them. I've got enough time to do it. And I put there my pickups videos as not for kids. But then again, I'm showing a game. But then again, I'm showing games also, maybe not for kids. So that's the grey area, and that's where people are panicking. Like, they don't know for certain what is for kids and not for kids. So all of my kiddie games like Splatoon, Crash Bandicoot, Sonic, Banjo-Kazooie, I sacrificed them. I just put them, yeah, it's for kids. But the only thing that might hold me back is my foul language. Like I swear in my videos, so that might put me in trouble a bit. Or they might when this bot or machine scans our videos, is it going to detect my swear words, or is it going to look at the visuals first? So it'll look appealing to kids, but is it? So that's where I'm at. So if I lose my channel, it'll be really upsetting, because I've got lots of memories on this YouTube. Like, I can look back and see like how my age, like how I looked younger and how I spoke, and it'd be a shame to just lose all that. And all of the games I've played, like I said, I archived my videos like a photo album, so I can look back at all the games I've played and listen to my commentary. Like some people might have relatives that have died, and they lost their son, and their son had a YouTube channel, and they can look at their YouTube channel and have like a connection. So look at like memories of their son or whatever, you know what I mean? And then there's people that do cancer videos, like showing their progress through cancer, and they die, and the channel is still there. Like, there's one called, I think it's Pee Wee Tom, like he died of cancer, and then there's a woman that had something, she had a disease and she died, but their videos are still on YouTube. So what about them? Are they going to just suddenly one day delete them? Like delete a person's, like someone's connection to their child or to their whatever? You know what I mean? But YouTube don't have a heart like that. They just think of the money. They just think, oh, it's a wasting storage. We're not making money off of it. Gone. So yeah. And I've been thinking about it all week, thinking, oh, what am I going to do? Like, panicking. Shall I leave it as not for kids or for kids or whatever? Because I'm a bit of both. Like, I've got Splatoon where it's appealing to kids, but in it, I've got videos where I don't have the mic on, so that would be for kids. But then again, I've got ones where I have the mic on, and I'm absolutely screaming and shouting and swearing at the game. So, like, on the fence. But I think I can fight it. I mean, I'm a small channel. Like, for YouTube to attack me or to make any beef with me or make any sort of situation is just a waste of time, because one, I don't have £42,000 or $42,000, so even if you did take me to court, I ain't got it to pay, so it's just complete waste of time. But I think they'll just take the revenue. Like, they'll look at how much revenue you made off that video, and that's what they'll fine you. So if you made £100 or $100 off the video, they'll just fine you that much. They won't take you. That's what I think it is. 'Cause it says up to 42,000, so it doesn't mean where it starts at. They haven't said that figure. So I think 42,000 is the cap. So this is aiming at people that have got the children's videos, like I said, where they have millions of views, and then they put it as not for kids. and that's where you're going to get fined 42,000. I mean, how much views do you need on a video to earn 42,000 in ad revenue? Like, I don't know. It definitely has to be in the millions. I mean, it does exist out there. There is videos out there in the billions, like millions, like multiple millions. Where I've been rambling, my fucking burger's gone cold. You've got to be quick with McDonald's. When you go to get your McDonald's, you start tucking in before it goes cold. But this old FTC copper scenario is maybe not one to stream. I haven't streamed since I did Crash Bandicoot. Talking like a week ago. I've been too busy like panning through my videos and just thinking what to do. I thought about doing some of these videos in the week. Like I've been doing them on a Saturday. I'm thinking of doing maybe Saturday and Wednesday. But then if I do that, then I'm going to start getting fat. Like I'm putting on weight right now. So if I do it too much, I'm going to start putting on weight unless I do stuff that's not so calorie dense. I'm still sitting on my cheddars. I've got 6 bags of cheddars, all different flavours, but there's one flavour I haven't got, and I didn't know it existed. My mum told me about it, and she said, because she knew I was going to do something about cheddars. And she looked and she said, "Oh, have you got this flavour?" And then I said, "No," and we can't find it anywhere. Can't find it anywhere. So it's becoming a rarity, these cheddars. I've got blue cheese, barbecue, pepper jack, Montgomery or whatever it is cheese. I've got the barbecue ones, the peppered ones, the original ones, and there's one flavour I haven't got, and that's smoked. I've got the red Leicesters, that's what I've got. And I have been eating them, but I've got a flavour that I put aside, and the best ones are probably the barbecue ones. But this Big Tasty is really good. I don't know if you've got that in America, but you have the Big Tasty. And a while ago, when they had like the spicy nuggets, they took this off the menu, and I don't know why they did that. They made the menu, the McDonald's menu, bare bones. Like you've got a choice of Big Mac quarter pounder, chicken sandwich, and then they started taking. They took like 7 items off the menu. Like they took the spicy nuggets off. They took the Big Tasty off. I remember they took 7 items off the menu, and the Big Tasty was a good one. I prefer the Big Tasty over the Big Mac. I like the massive tomato in there. It gives it that Burger King taste, like the Whopper. That's why I like the Whopper. With that giant tomato and the mayonnaise and the lettuce, it gives the burger more of a moist bite and doesn't taste dry. But it is a good meal. I'm enjoying this. So right now, the content of this video is the McDonald's. Like this is the meat. This is the meat of my video, because I've got games in the background. Look, I've got Gengar there. I've got Toad sitting there. So does that mean it's for kids? That's where these copper FCC need to get in touch with modern times. Like this patch thing, or this law that they've got is going back to 1998. So they need to get in touch with modern day, like what you're saying is for kids and not for kids. And yeah, what can I do? Oh, look, it's got a nice big fucking nice wad of bacon sitting under there. I should have been doing my stories of Japan and Thailand. That's what I talked about last week, like my embarrassing stories. Like there's one time, you wouldn't believe it. I won't talk about it now, but there was a time where I kind of did, but didn't. I was like fractions of doing it, and that's why I nearly shit myself on a coach, like one of those like tour bus coaches that take you from city to city. So I went from somewhere called Pitsanarok, and it was going to take me to Chiang Mai, and I was with this Thai woman, and I was on the bus going from there to there, and when it was just about a quarter of the way there, I nearly shat myself. I nearly did. I won't go into detail what happened, but it was like it's really funny if you look back at it. But I think I know what made me do it. And when I got to Chiang Mai, I had the shits. I had the shits for like the whole time I was there. I was there for like 4 days, and it was a horrible time. I was pretty much on the toilet most of the time. And one time I thought I had a disease. I thought I was shitting blood, but it weren't. It was a drink. It was a drink that I had the day before, like a couple hours before. I had this like grape juice, like Minute Maid grape juice, or I think it was Minute Maid or some brand, and it went right fucking through me. And then when I was shitting, my shit was coming out watery, and because I had the grape juice, the drink was coming out of my shit, so it made it look like the colour of the drink made it look like I was shitting blood out my back end. That's what it made. That's what I was panicking. I thought I'm fucking dead. I'm dying. The night before, I went to some buffet, some like all-you-can-eat buffet, and it had like fish, pork, and all that. And all of the Thai people, they're scrumming, they're like mashing the shrimp and the fish, and they're not really looking at the pork. So I was eating the pork and the beef, because I weren't too keen on fish at the time. Well, I can eat a bit of fish now, but back then, like this, about a year and a half ago, a year or two years ago, I was like mashing the pork and cooking all the beef. It was one of those ones where you put it on the grill and you cook it yourself, like your own barbecue. You know, you like they have like the water. If you've been to like these countries and you can like cook it yourself. It was one of those, and I must have had some dodgy meat or something. Meat that's been sitting there for a long time, and they don't change it because they know people are not going to eat it. But then I come along, the fucking tourist. Oh yeah, you'll eat it. So I must have had something. It must have gave me like food poisoning. And I had the shits for days. I was constantly on the toilet. And I took a picture of the toilet, of the bathroom. I've still got it on my phone as a memory, so I'm saying when I went to Chiang Mai, that was where I spent most of my time. In that room, sitting there, shitting, and a little while later, I need to run to the toilet again. I thought I'd die, I thought I've got something wrong with me. So when you go to these countries like Thailand, Japan, or any poverty countries like Thailand or Egypt, the quality of food comes down, and it's like a shock. Your body's into shock, and it's more used to your nutrition of what you eat back home. So when you suddenly change, it's like a shock every time. And then I've been to Thailand a couple of times, and some of the times I've been there, I won't go to the toilet at all. My body won't let me. Like one time I was there, and I went like a long time, like a week, not shitting. My body was just building up. I could feel it, and I had to buy some like laxatives to force me. Even then, it was a struggle to get it out. And then I was like eating load of apples and anything I can get overdose myself with fibre. Because when I go to Thailand, I normally live off eggs. Like I was eating mostly like omelettes every day. Like I'll go to the shopping mall and I'll have omelettes, or I'd always be eating omelettes, like eggs, because I weren't too keen on the food there. So all I was eating was mostly eggs. So that's probably what bummed me up. Because if you don't know, Thailand like everything's spicy, and they like their fish and their pork, but everything's spicy. Like if you go to like a Thai person's home, right, and you eat with them, they're eating. It's gonna be fucking spicy. Yeah, we've got some chips left, and I've got most of that milkshake. So look, these videos are getting long now, ain't it? I was supposed to tune 2 earlier, and then I thought, oh, right, time's getting on, better go and get my McDonald's. What's that? Gone. That was nice. Anyone in the UK and you go to McDonald's, get yourself the big tasty with bacon. Nice. Yeah. Are we done with the video? I've got about that much. I can see it in the light, like you see like the line there. So yeah, this FTC thing, we'll find out on the 10th of December. And where they chomp people's monetization, if you monetize videos and it's for kids, they're going to chomp it down by a 70 to 90%. And that's where I said it counters those videos where you're getting billions or millions of views to slow you down, because you're probably earning more than what the ad revenue can give out. Like you're getting all these views, but they can't afford it. And YouTube got fined 170 million, so they need to get that back. So they know how to get it back. They're going to chomp your monetization down so they can recoup it. And then once they've recouped it, they might change the settings again and make it back to normal again, slightly. But then on the kids videos, they've taken away a load of features where you can't comment. Apparently the viewer can't save it to a playlist or watch later. But I don't know if that means for me as well. So if I've got a game that's in a playlist that I've made, like part 1, part 2, whatever, say Crash Bandicoot, part 1 to 10 or whatever, and I'll put it as for kids, can I still keep it in my playlist, but they can't make a playlist and put it in theirs if I could watch later? But will it still remain in the playlist for me? Because I don't want to see all my videos just scattered about, like disorganised. And also what I'm doing when I stream these games, if I'm streaming an adult game that's beyond 13 age rating, I'm going to have the mic on. But if I'm playing a kids game like Mario, I'm going to turn the mic off, because I know I can't control my language and I'll end up swearing or whatever. Yeah, I'll finish this off camera. No one wants to sit here just see me swicking the rest of this. So yeah, peace. I'll see you next Saturday or Wednesday. So maybe definitely Saturday. So I don't know what I'm going to have next week. I'll probably end up having the Big Mac or quarter pounder or whatever. So yeah, peace, and good luck with this FTC thing. Peace.